Hey guys, Alley Entertainment. So, how is everybody doing tonight? Tonight I was able to get out and watch a movie, so I went and saw The House. Now, if you guys don't know what The House is, it's a movie that features Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler. Um, they play Scott and Kate Johansson. They must figure out a way to earn some money after their daughter's scholarship falls through. When all else fails, the desperate couple join forces with their neighbor Frank to start like an underground gambling ring, I guess. So the budget for this film was $40 million. And again, the cast I already told you: Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler. And then there was this other guy in the movie, and I'm sitting there, I'm looking at him, and I'm just like, I've seen him in many movies before, but I couldn't figure it out. So I just went online and looked him up. His name is Jason Masorix. I don't know, who played the neighbor next door. And I'm like, I had to figure it out. So yeah, he's been in a lot of movies. Like he's been in Dirty Grandpa, How to Be Single, um, the Lego Batman movies. So I think I remember him from How to Be Single. So I think that's probably who I'm thinking he was from. But yeah, he just looked. What's that face? I didn't know his name, but it looked so familiar. Anyway, you guys, we'll get down to this movie. So the reason why that I wanted to watch it specifically is if you have ever watched any Will Ferrell movies, you got to admit he is a funny man. I mean, one of the movies, I mean, Old School is absolutely awesome. And Amy Poehler, of course, is an absolute amazing actress as well. She was really funny in Baby Mama with Tina Fey. That was freaking hilarious, absolutely hilarious. So when I saw these two were making a movie, I'm like, oh, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And I watched the preview of the movie, and it looked pretty funny. Were pretty desperate to get some money for their kids, so they decided with their neighbor that they were going to use the house, and not they didn't gamble. I mean, they opened up a gambling kind of ring, just so they can make money. Because apparently, if you're the house or whatnot, there's higher chances of you actually making money. And you know what? It kind of had. I know this sounds silly, but it kind of had a good storyline to it. Just as in, everyday life, people with kids, when they start embarking on college. College is quite expensive. In Canada, not so much, but in the States, apparently it's pretty expensive. It's like over 50,000 a year. It also depends on which school you go to. Here, it's not as much, but you're looking at about over 10 grand a year, definitely, for your child to go to school. And, you can try to save up as much as you can, but, you know, things happen. People fall on tough times. So, I mean, this movie kind of just showed that these parents, she lost her job, so it's just him working. They're barely making it up on the mortgage, and they want their daughter to go to a good school. So she applies, and of course she gets in, and she applied for a scholarship through the city, and it ended up falling through, and so they're wondering how they can pay it. So they get in the mail they get this thing saying that they owe $50,000 for school, and they kind of got the idea going to Vegas to make some money. Unfortunately, they lost some money there, but they got the idea that the casinos make money. So then when they got home, his neighbor's house, of course, was getting foreclosed on, and they're like, we can totally do this. So they ended up starting this complete underground um, gambling ring. Anyway, I don't want to get you guys too much into the movie. So anyway, that's kind of like a story. Like, you know, people will do anything to try to whether it's legal or not, to get their kids through school. I know it can be pretty tough. I don't have any kids right now, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm sure people have done some things to afford to get their kids through college. Anyway, I'm not going to go too much into the movie because I feel like I almost gave you the whole kind of what the story was about. It was kind of when I'm sitting in the movie, I'm sitting there and I'm enjoying the movie. I'm not going to lie. It's not the best movie. Um, I thought that it would be way funnier with having those two actors in it, but it just it fell flat, I guess. Fell flat a little bit, and the movie itself was really short, and I just wish they went into a little more detail into the movie, just as them, it was pretty much them saying, "Hey, let's set up a gambling," and then all of a sudden it was completely set up and they had people there. I think I would have liked to have seen them kind of like go into the process of finding things and putting it together and actually going in and kind of like recruiting all these people and getting the word out about the casino. I mean, they did do that in the movie, but it was like they talked to three people and all of a sudden the casino was completely filled. Yeah, and then when the movie's over, I was like, what? That was it? Seriously, have we been sitting in? I feel like I've been sitting in the movie theater for like 45 minutes. So it is quite a short movie. I'm even gonna see if I can see what the running time is on this. Probably won't say here somewhere, but it's quite short. Um, you guys, honestly, for me watching it, I could have waited until it was out on VHS. I could have waited until it was out on DVD or Netflix or something like that to see the movie. It was kind of a waste of the money because again, the movie was short, wasn't as funny as it should have been, but it had a great storyline. The storyline was there. It just completely fell flat. So out of my 5 fingers, you guys, I'd probably have to give it a 2. I mean, again, I wasn't in the theater like yawning or anything like that. I was still enjoying it, but I mean, it's just lack of laughs. But at the end of the movie, they did show a few bloopers, but wasn't even all that funny. Anyway, you guys, I hope you kind of like my little rant and review on this movie, The House. And don't forget, you guys, I love reading everybody's comments and like and subscribe down below. And don't forget, once I get to 2,500 subs, I will be doing a raffle, and the raffle will include a movie of one of the reviews I did, and I think I'm going to find a fidget spinner to put in that as well. So share this with all your friends on Facebook, everywhere. I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, you guys have yourself a great night.